Hello, and welcome to the Live Wisely Stoicism channel, your go-to place for wisdom on Stoic philosophy. Here, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you'll find powerful and practical reflections to transform your life and achieve serenity amidst chaos. If you want to live with more purpose and clarity, be sure to hit the like button, share this video with those who need to hear this message, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our content. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth together. Have you ever felt lost in a whirlwind of emotions, lacking control over the direction of your life? It's common to encounter situations that destabilize us emotionally. At times, it seems as if life overwhelms us, especially when emotions take over and we lose control. Many people misunderstand Stoicism, perceiving it as indifference. However, it's about learning to handle emotions wisely. Imagine being able to strengthen your heart against life's turbulence, maintaining composure in the face of challenges, and becoming resilient to people who use and discard you, while still staying strong in a harsh world. This is what you'll learn here. 7 rules to fortify your emotions. Rule 1. Remove toxic people from your life. Eliminating toxic individuals from your life is crucial for maintaining your emotional and mental well-being. The people we choose to surround ourselves with have a direct impact on how we think, feel, and act. Just as a single rotten fruit can spoil an entire basket, constant contact with negative or harmful individuals can drain our energy, undermine our self-confidence, and compromise our peace of mind. Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of self-control and protecting our inner peace. While we cannot control others' actions or behaviors, we have the power to choose whom we associate with and how much time we dedicate to these relationships. Diogenes, one of the most notable Stoic philosophers, reminds us that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, implying that we should listen more and speak less. This perspective highlights the importance of being selective about the people we allow into our lives, as these choices directly influence our mental and emotional health. Toxic individuals come in various forms, from those who constantly complain and see the negative side of everything to those who create conflicts and spread negativity. These behaviors can deeply impact our motivation, mindset, and personal progress. For example, imagine a close friend who is always complaining and criticizing everything around them. Initially, you might try to be understanding and offer support, but over time, these repetitive and draining interactions may leave you emotionally exhausted. After much reflection, it might be necessary to reduce contact with this person, opting instead to spend more time with friends who bring positive and encouraging energy. Stoicism encourages a virtuous life focused on preserving inner peace and what we truly value. This philosophy reinforces the importance of cultivating healthy relationships and distancing ourselves from those who compromise our emotional and mental well-being. This may mean making difficult choices, such as cutting ties with individuals who do not contribute positively to your life. This decision is not based on resentment, but on a genuine need to protect your mental and spiritual peace. Re-evaluating certain relationships is a healthy practice and, in some cases, the only way to preserve your emotional health. If someone's behavior consistently affects your mental state negatively, it might be time to consider whether the relationship is still worth maintaining. Sometimes, the best thing we can do for ourselves is to step back and prioritize our own well-being, carefully choosing the people who surround and influence us. Making this decision helps us maintain an optimistic and motivating perspective, freeing up space and energy to focus on our own goals. It allows us to strengthen our connections with those who genuinely support and inspire us. This is not an act of selfishness, but a crucial step towards autonomy and spiritual freedom. According to Stoic principles, each of us is responsible for our own happiness and inner tranquility. Sometimes, this requires distancing ourselves from negative influences. Taking care of your emotions begins with ensuring that the people and circumstances around you align with your values and personal goals. This journey is not just about self-care, but also about cultivating an emotionally healthy and inspiring environment. Rule 2. Set clear boundaries and respect your needs. Personal boundaries act as barriers we set to protect our identity, ensure our emotional well-being, and maintain essential balance in our lives. These boundaries are not merely necessary. They are fundamental for shielding ourselves from external pressures and demands that can often invade our personal and mental space. However, it's common to underestimate the importance of reflecting on our own needs and setting these boundaries clearly and assertively. The Stoic philosopher Seneca, with his timeless wisdom, reminds us that nothing belongs to us more than our time. We often waste this precious resource by yielding to others' demands without considering our own limits and needs. This behavior can lead to physical and emotional exhaustion, as well as a profound sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction. Imagine always being available to meet everyone's requests, working tirelessly, and never allowing yourself to decline a request. Over time, you would begin to feel drained and undervalued. By embracing Stoic principles, you learn to value your time and energy, making more conscious decisions and setting aside moments for yourself. Saying no when necessary is not an act of selfishness. In fact, it is a vital expression of self-compassion. Recognizing your limitations and acting accordingly is crucial for maintaining a balanced and healthy life. Setting boundaries, therefore, does not mean distancing yourself from others or isolating yourself from the world. On the contrary, it is about finding a healthy way to interact with the world around you without becoming emotionally overwhelmed. When you respect your own limits, you develop the ability to handle challenges more serenely and effectively. This not only strengthens your resilience, but also enhances your relationships. Cultivating these boundaries allows you to build more genuine and fulfilling connections with those around you, based on mutual respect and understanding. By protecting your inner peace and preserving your energy, you empower yourself to face life's adversities with greater clarity, compassion, and inner strength. Establishing and maintaining personal boundaries is an act of self-care that benefits not only yourself but also those around you. It creates an environment where you can thrive emotionally, mentally, and physically, allowing you to live in accordance with your values and priorities without losing yourself in others' expectations or demands. To continue with the rules, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel and like this video to help spread this content to more people. Write in the comments, "I will be invulnerable." Let's continue. Rule 3. Do not fully surrender to anyone. Love is an extraordinary experience that transcends the mere pursuit of happiness, connecting us to a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. It is a powerful force capable of transforming our existence, bringing joy, connection, and a sense of fulfillment. However, Stoic philosophy offers a valuable perspective on balancing this force with emotional resilience, allowing us to enjoy the benefits of love without being consumed by it. According to the Stoics, such as Marcus Aurelius, love and intense emotions are essential aspects of the human condition that deserve to be lived and appreciated. However, they teach us that true strength lies in our ability to control our own minds, rather than being controlled by external events or the emotions that arise from them. This includes how we experience love, a feeling that, while precious, can become a source of suffering if not properly balanced. Imagine being deeply in love with someone, feeling a connection that seems to complete every area of your life. This sensation can be incredibly rewarding, filling our days with joy and meaning. However, this same emotional intensity can leave us vulnerable, especially when we begin to rely on this person for our happiness or emotional security. Surrendering completely and unconditionally to another person can inadvertently lead to the loss of our own identity and emotional balance, especially if things do not turn out as expected. If the relationship faces difficulties or ends, the impact can be devastating, leading to a profound sense of emptiness and disorientation. The Stoics invite us to find a healthy balance in love, a middle ground where we can love deeply but without losing sight of our emotional independence. This balance does not mean we should love less, but rather that we should cultivate a love that is authentic and free from excessive attachment. It's about appreciating the beauty of love and connection without allowing them to dominate our entire existence. This requires us to preserve our inner peace, not allowing our happiness to depend solely on the presence or behavior of another person. By adopting this Stoic approach, we learn to love in a way that values both the other person and ourselves. This empowers us to maintain our emotional stability, even in the face of life's inevitable uncertainties and challenges. Instead of becoming prisoners of our emotions or the expectations we place on others, we cultivate the ability to find contentment and meaning within ourselves. This form of love allows us to experience more healthy and fulfilling relationships, where love is a conscious and balanced choice, not a source of dependence or suffering. Thus, by embracing Stoic wisdom, we discover that it is possible to love deeply while maintaining the serenity and inner strength necessary to navigate life's complexities. This offers us a form of love that is both powerful and liberating, allowing us to experience the depth of human connection without sacrificing our peace of mind or emotional well-being. It is crucial to understand that this approach does not advocate emotional coldness, but rather profound emotional wisdom. By mastering this art, we are able to cultivate authentic and meaningful relationships while maintaining an inner serenity that protects us from unnecessary suffering. In this way, we can live more fully and lightly, enjoying human connections without losing our own essence and emotional integrity. Rule 4. Do not neglect to communicate your feelings and perspectives. In our daily lives, we often encounter situations filled with pressure and conflict, where we are challenged to maintain calmness and avoid impulsive reactions based on our emotions and opinions. Stoic philosophy, which values inner calmness and warns against the dangers of seeking external validation, provides valuable teachings on how to handle these challenges more consciously and balancedly. Marcus Aurelius, one of the leading Stoic thinkers, taught that the quality of our thoughts is crucial to our happiness. He reminds us not to rely solely on others' validation for our emotional well-being. This is especially relevant when we think about the times we share our personal achievements in search of recognition, only to be met with severe criticism or even ridicule. These experiences can be deeply discouraging, shaking our self-confidence and undermining our emotional stability. The fourth Stoic rule guides us to avoid unnecessary conflicts by prioritizing understanding before reacting. Instead of letting our emotions take over, we are encouraged to cultivate the skill of listening attentively and considering others' viewpoints. For example, imagine being in a family meeting where differing opinions arise on a subject. Instead of reacting immediately with frustration or disagreement, a Stoic principle suggests pausing, listening with empathy, and reflecting before responding. This not only promotes a more harmonious communication environment, but also helps us control our own emotional reactions in a more conscious and constructive manner. However, it is important to understand that adopting this approach does not mean suppressing our genuine emotions or opinions. On the contrary, it involves expressing them thoughtfully and respectfully, ensuring that our words do not provoke unnecessary conflicts or turn into irrational impulses. Developing this skill not only strengthens our interpersonal relationships, but is also essential for our daily life. It allows us to demonstrate patience, make informed choices, and maintain a wise posture in the face of challenges in all areas of our lives, whether at work, in the family, or in social interactions. Rule 5. Maintain emotional balance and practice compassion wisely. The ability to understand and share the feelings of others, known as compassion and empathy, is one of the deepest virtues of the human experience. In daily life, we are frequently exposed to moving stories of people facing significant challenges, which can lead us to intense emotional involvement. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of maintaining a healthy balance between demonstrating compassion and preserving our own emotional stability. Epictetus, one of the leading Stoic philosophers, emphasized that our response to situations is more determinative of our happiness than the events themselves. This is particularly relevant when we consider how we express compassion. It is common to encounter close people facing personal or professional crises. For example, imagine a coworker struggling with a project. It is natural to want to offer support and understanding, but it is equally important not to become completely absorbed by the situation emotionally. Stoic philosophy teaches us to cultivate compassion with discernment, providing a balanced approach to supporting others without compromising our own well-being. This practice involves recognizing that we do not have the capacity to solve all of others' problems or to absorb their pain and challenges entirely. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to direct our energy and effort towards helping those who genuinely need it and who are open to receiving our support in a constructive and positive way. When facing a situation where a coworker is in difficulty, for instance, it is essential to offer our time and attention in a thoughtful and empathetic manner. We can be a listening ear and provide advice or practical support, but we should always do so within healthy limits. These limits are crucial for preserving our own peace of mind and preventing us from becoming emotionally overwhelmed. Stoicism teaches us that true compassion does not require us to sacrifice our own emotional stability. This balanced approach does not mean we should distance ourselves emotionally, but rather that we need to manage our own emotions responsibly while helping others. Practicing compassion wisely allows us to maintain our inner peace while also strengthening our relationships and contributing more effectively to the well-being of those around us. By taking care of ourselves and respecting our limits, we ensure that our support is genuine and sustainable, fostering a healthy balance between caring for others and caring for ourselves. This balance is crucial for an emotionally rich and meaningful life. It allows us to offer support and solidarity in a way that enriches our relationships and truly helps those in need, without compromising our own mental and emotional health. Thus, practicing Stoic compassion enables us to live a more balanced and fulfilling life, where we can positively contribute to the world around us while maintaining our own peace and integrity. Instead of dedicating yourself entirely to work and sharing all the pressure with your colleague, a more balanced approach would be to offer support after hours. This not only helps preserve your mental energy for continued productivity, but also allows you to provide more focused and helpful support when it is needed most. When we excessively worry about everyone around us, we risk neglecting our own needs and goals, which can lead to burnout and imbalance in life. Rather than allowing yourself to be completely absorbed by others' problems and losing your independence, it is essential to practice self-care and maintain a balanced approach, focused on emotional control and reason. Following the fifth Stoic rule helps us practice compassion consciously, focusing on actions that genuinely make a positive difference. This not only helps us maintain control over our thoughts and feelings, but also creates an environment where meaningful interactions and mutual support are valued. In Stoic philosophy, it is crucial to understand that our happiness is not determined by external circumstances, but by how we choose to respond to those circumstances. This perspective teaches us that instead of relying on our surroundings to find contentment, we have the power to shape our emotions and inner peace through our choices and attitudes. Understanding this Stoic premise is essential for practicing compassion more effectively. Instead of merely feeling empathy for the challenges faced by others, this philosophy encourages us to act constructively and consciously to offer real support. This means going beyond passive sympathy and adopting a proactive approach, which considers not only the needs of others but also our own capabilities and limits. By adopting a Stoic perspective, when helping others, we offer our support in a way that respects both the well-being of those we assist and our own emotional balance. This involves acting with discernment, evaluating how we can offer the most effective help without overburdening ourselves or compromising our own inner peace. In other words, it's not just about responding to situations with empathy, but taking actions that are sensible and sustainable, ensuring that our assistance is beneficial both for the recipient and for ourselves. In this way, Stoic philosophy empowers us to cultivate compassion that is not only profound but also balanced and responsible. It encourages us to practice helping others in a manner that aligns with our own integrity and serenity, promoting a positive impact that is enduring and genuine. This enables us to be more effective in our actions, offering genuine and sustainable support that contributes to overall well-being without unnecessarily sacrificing ourselves in the process. Rule 6. Prioritize your needs and be assertive. As we progress on our personal journey, the importance of self-sufficiency becomes increasingly clear. Taking care of oneself is not just a matter of priority, but also of honesty with oneself. In the fast-paced modern world, we are often led to put others' needs above our own, which can result in a range of complex and challenging emotions. Stoic philosophy teaches that to manage our emotions effectively, it is crucial to put our well-being first. An effective metaphor is the safety instruction we receive on a flight: put your own oxygen mask on before helping others. This advice goes beyond mere precaution. It is an essential reminder that by ensuring our own well-being, we can enhance our ability to offer meaningful and effective help to others. Prioritizing oneself also means committing to continuous personal growth. Instead of overly worrying about others' opinions, we should focus our efforts on personal development, setting healthy boundaries, and learning to say no to requests that are not aligned with our goals and values. This approach allows us to maintain a healthy balance between taking care of ourselves and contributing positively to the lives of others. For example, imagine a professional who constantly overloads their schedule with external demands, neglecting their own need for rest and recovery. By practicing Stoic self-sufficiency, this person would learn to balance their responsibilities with their personal well-being, promoting a more balanced and fulfilling life. Emotional honesty acts as a beacon, illuminating our path through life's challenges and allowing us to understand and express our feelings authentically. In a work environment, for instance, being honest about our own limits is crucial to avoid emotional burnout. Suppose you are involved in a particularly demanding project. Recognizing when you are overwhelmed and communicating this transparently not only protects your mental health but also strengthens collaboration with your team. By setting realistic expectations, you create a more balanced and effective work environment. Emotional honesty also plays a vital role in managing personal challenges. In family or social contexts, where emotional conflicts arise, being honest with yourself about your feelings can be the first step toward resolving issues constructively. This level of self-understanding and transparency not only fosters more authentic relationships, but also allows you to face difficulties with mental clarity and an open heart. By embracing and expressing your true emotions, you create space for more effective solutions and deeper, more meaningful relationships. Prioritizing oneself should not be confused with selfishness. Rather, it is a fundamental necessity to ensure that you can offer genuine and effective support to others. This concept can be compared to the principle of safety on airplanes, where it is recommended that you put on your own oxygen mask before helping others. The logic is simple: if you are not in proper health, you cannot perform your role effectively. Similarly, by taking care of your own physical, emotional, and mental needs, you create a solid foundation to help others more effectively and sustainably. Following the sixth Stoic rule, which emphasizes the importance of self-care and assertiveness, involves recognizing and respecting your own limits and needs. This means making conscious choices that promote your well-being and balancing your responsibilities in a way that preserves your energy and mental health. When you prioritize your own care, you strengthen your self-confidence and establish a firm foundation for a balanced and meaningful life. This approach not only enhances your ability to face daily challenges with greater clarity and resilience, but also allows you to interact with others from a place of strength and stability. Assertiveness in communicating your needs and boundaries, while ensuring you are well cared for, contributes to a healthier relationship with others and with the world around you. Ultimately, by maintaining a healthy balance between caring for yourself and supporting others, you build a more fulfilling and harmonious life. These principles are not mere theories. They shape our daily behavior and the way we relate to the world around us. By integrating them into our routine, we become more resilient in the face of adversity and create an environment where mutual respect and understanding thrive. This allows us to live more authentically and compassionately, contributing positively to the community and building genuine relationships that are fundamental to our emotional and spiritual well-being. Rule 7. Face challenges and discover strength in difficulties. Life is full of unexpected challenges, whether in work, relationships, or health. Instead of fearing them, we can learn to see them as opportunities for growth and maturity. Embracing difficulties does not mean giving up, but rather extracting the most from each situation, strengthening our resilience, and developing our inner strength. Facing challenges helps us maintain emotional control, which is essential for keeping a positive and calm attitude in the face of adversity. Often, we find ourselves in stressful situations that we cannot avoid. Stoic philosophy teaches us to build this emotional stability, allowing us to face any circumstance with serenity. For example, when dealing with an important project with a tight deadline, it is crucial to stay calm, focus on the task, and seek solutions, rather than succumbing to fear and pressure. By applying these principles, it is possible to complete the project on time, facing challenges with confidence and patience. This emotional control also positively impacts our relationships, allowing us to avoid conflicts and communicate with patience and reason. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, taught that we have power over our minds, not over external events. This idea reinforces the importance of focusing on our reactions and attitudes in the face of life's circumstances. Adopting Stoic philosophy does not mean eliminating challenges, but rather developing the ability to face them with mental clarity and inner strength. This not only promotes our personal growth, but also empowers us to live a balanced and meaningful life, regardless of external circumstances. When we understand that our true strength lies in our ability to control our minds, we become more confident and resilient in any situation. We are no longer dominated by our emotions. Instead, we become their masters. In this way, we can embrace life's challenges and transform them into opportunities for learning and growth. Facing everyday challenges with serenity and determination allows us to complete tasks with confidence and patience. Moreover, emotional control strengthens our interpersonal relationships, helping us avoid conflicts and communicate with empathy and clarity. As Marcus Aurelius emphasized, the power lies in our minds and in how we choose to react to the situations we face. By integrating Stoic principles into our lives, we build a solid foundation of patience and resilience that prepares us to face life with emotional balance. These principles not only guide us through difficult times but also help us become more complete and fulfilled versions of ourselves, shaping a future we can be proud of. With the 7 rules of Stoicism, you arm yourself with the strength of a spiritual warrior. Allow the wisdom and determination within you to guide your life. Every difficulty and challenge is an opportunity to grow and strengthen yourself. Remember that life is constantly changing, and it is up to you to control your journey. Do not let difficulties divert your focus and determination. You have the power to control your mind and choose how to handle each situation. Life is a constant battle, and you are the victor. On our journey of self-discovery and personal growth, we encounter challenges that test our resilience and our ability to manage emotions. The 7 rules of Stoicism offer a powerful guide not only for controlling our emotional reactions, but also for cultivating an inner fortress that allows us to thrive in the face of adversity. Each of these rules teaches us to face difficulties and embrace them as opportunities to grow and mature. By prioritizing self-awareness and emotional honesty, we are building the foundation for a more balanced and meaningful life. Stoicism reminds us that prioritizing our well-being is not selfishness but a necessity for genuinely caring for others. By practicing these principles, we build not only personal confidence but also a solid foundation for a spiritually enriching and emotionally balanced life. In the journey of life, we are constantly challenged by unpredictable circumstances and intense emotions. True invulnerability does not lie in avoiding these challenges, but in facing them with integrity, courage, and compassion. By honoring our feelings and seeking a balance between vulnerability and strength, we strengthen not only ourselves but also our connections with the world around us. Allow your inner strength to guide you in conquering each new day. Always remember, life is a journey of continuous growth, and you, with your capacity to learn, adapt, and grow, are truly a winner.